Yo, Atlanta Bird Gang, what's up? What's popping? What's happening? It's your boy Tidy Man checking in with a video real quick. Hey, before we get to the video, as we always do, as we always say, hey, do your boy a huge favor. It's almost Christmas, so you're supposed to be in the giving mood. Hit the like button. Yeah, you hit that like button for me. Hit the like button. That way we can jump in these YouTube algorithms and the video can reach more people. Also, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. And what happens when you hit the notification bell? Anytime we drop content, YouTube gonna notify you. They're gonna hit your notifications. They're gonna say, hey man, Atlanta Bird Gang just dropped a new video. Go check it out. But yeah, thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. Hey, but let's get down to the topic of business today, man. Hey, the Atlanta Falcons, man, next year, and I know somebody watching this, we still playing this year. Why are you talking about next year? That's just how I work, man. I'm always thinking about next year. I'm always thinking about 2-3 years from now. That's just me. So just follow me on this. But next year, the Falcons could quite possibly, be entering catastrophic territory. And what I mean by catastrophic, I mean potentially dangerous territory. What I mean by that is this quarterback situation. It's very possible, y'all, and in all likelihood, y'all, next year, Marcus Mariota won't be the starting quarterback. Very, very possible. Now, I'm not saying he won't, but it's very possible that he will not be the starting quarterback in 2023 for the Atlanta Falcons. And if that's the case, that means that we would have had 3 different starting quarterbacks in 3 consecutive years. Matt Ryan, Mariota, in 2023, whoever that could possibly end up being if it's not Mariota, Desmond Ridder, Ryan Tannehill, Derek Carr, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson. Just, I'm just throwing out names. And 3 different starting quarterbacks in the NFL in 3 consecutive years. I'm going to just be upfront and honest, my Falcons brothers and sisters. That's not a good thing. That's a sign of instability, uncertainty within your franchise. When you have 3 different starting quarterbacks in 3 consecutive years, you have now hit instability. And that's not where you want to be in the NFL. You want stability at the quarterback position. Because if you got 3 different quarterbacks in 3 consecutive years, that automatically means something is wrong. Something is very wrong with your franchise. It's okay to have 3 different starting running backs, 3 different years, 3 different set of starting quarterbacks in 3 different years. But the quarterback is a very different, unique position. You need stability at that position. Now, for all of us who were so critical of Matt Ryan for all these years, that's one thing that he brought to this franchise. Stability at the quarterback position. And I think a lot of times that is undervalued. But if you really talk to somebody who really, really knows football, they'll tell you, hey, you got to have stability at the quarterback position. So, again, I don't know who's going to walk out week 1, 2023 as a starter. Desmond Ridder, some free agent. I have some rookie in the draft. I don't know. But we got to get it right. 2023, whoever's that starter, for the sake of our franchise, that guy has got to be the starter for an extended period of time. Because if you go past 3 years and you have a totally different starter, 2024, now it's time to push it's time to really push the button at that point in time. And if that does happen, then Gonna be honest, you gotta look at Terry Fontenot. You gotta look at Arthur Smith. Are those really the right guys that should have been hired? Or is it time to get those guys out of there? You just can't keep playing this quarterback hopscotch game. You got to get your guy in there, and that's got to be your guy. And if we do continue to go and we don't have our starting quarterback, then that's going to make a lot of the Falcons fans and the critics of the Falcons not taking a quarterback in a Kyle Pitts draft. That's going to make them look kind of right. And even though before that draft, I thought that was the perfect time to take a quarterback, I'm now cool with Kyle Pitts here. I'm cool with it. You know, as I said before, I've gotten over that. But if you go into 2024 and you still ain't got your guy here, then everybody who will say, well, you don't draft a tight end in the first round, you should have got a quarterback. Hey, at that point, it's hard to argue because you still ain't found your quarterback. So we could really potentially be entering catastrophic territory next year. 3 years, 3 different quarterbacks. That's not a stable NFL team. That's not an NFL team that's gonna be in playoff Super Bowl contention. That's an NFL team who's just trading to keep their head above water, and that's not where we want to be. You know, I feel like next year, year 3, whoever's starting quarterback, year 3, hey, you got to have a winning season. You got to be in the playoffs. You know, to me, it shouldn't take 5, 6, 7 years to rebuild a team. Year 3, let's go. Year 1, okay, we give you an excuse, we give you a mulligan. But year 3, you got to get to it. And you got to figure this quarterback thing out. You need to have your guy on the center next year that's going to be here for years. Because if you have a brand new guy going into 2024, I don't think Arthur Smith would survive that year. I'm just saying. You can't have that much instability, man. And again, we're already probably going to have 3 consecutive years with 3 consecutive quarterbacks. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's an unstable franchise. Unstable franchise. And we went 2 consecutive years without drafting a quarterback early in the first round. Now, we do have Desmond Ridder, and I know a lot of our fans, after watching him in the preseason, they're excited about him. I was excited about the draft pick, but I'm not going to jump out the window and just say, well, he's the guy of the future. Because as we all know, preseason, real NFL regular season, 2 totally different galaxies. So we just got to wait and see Desmond Ridder. But I really want you guys to comment and tell me, what do you think? What do you think? You know, reason to be concerned. 3 years, 3 different starting quarterbacks. Should we be concerned about that? Because in all likelihood, guys, that's probably what's going to happen next year. So let's talk about it in the comment section. Comment, tell me your thoughts. Tell me also, who do you think will be the starting quarterback going into 2023? You know, just to avoid a situation like this, do you keep Mariota as a starter next year? You know, just to avoid that instability. You know, so just tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. Hey, appreciate your time, man. As I always say, I'll see you the next time I see you. Take care. Peace.